Hello, all my ghouls and geistes out there. It's your clinically diagnosed ghost host with the most, Care with a K. And today, we are asking Spirit if that is the right path for you. Is this path you're on the right one? It could be a romantic path, it could be a business path, it could be a life path. Sorry everything's scooted over. I'm still having light problems, so it's shining right there pretty badly. Um, whatever question, whatever path that you've chosen recently, and you're wondering if this is the right path for me. It doesn't have to be recently, but you chose this path. Do I want to stay on this business path, etc., etc.? We have pile 1 with the bear. Na, 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 na. He's ferocious. He's got 4 eyes. I didn't even notice that. And we got this pink dice. I set it on 1. I know nat 1s are bad, but it's not natural. I put it there. Alright, and pile 2 has the letter with the Illuminati. And this Mechanicus dice. And then we have the cross. And this glow-in-the-dark Dragon Age dice. Alright. Oh, that's not 3. Gotta keep it. Gotta keep it. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Take as long as you need. Meditate on that. And I will see you in your pile. Sorry about the... I'm figuring it out, okay? Hello, my beautiful pile 1 bear people. Everyone who chose the bear and the pink dice, this is for you. We're asking, is this the right path? Is this the right path for you? Is like, energetically, is this where you're supposed to be right now? Which is great. It's great to have confirmation. I'm going to roll this dice just to see if we get any lucky numbers. Bing. We got 11. 1, 1, 11, 11. Whatever resonates, you know? Don't know why I think that will help. But yeah, we got 11. Alright. For my pile 1s, is this their right path? Whatever path they're asking about? That's not for me to know. Unless you tell me. But it is. 2, please. Whoop. Okay. That's 3. 2, please. So, 1 more. Sometimes I feel like Spirit is like a computer, where you gotta tell it exactly what you want, or it'll just give you randomness. Alright, we got the Black Shuck with Omen. And we also have Expanse. Olitiao. Olitiao? Olitiao. I will figure it out. That's fire and air energy. It looks like we're not off to a great start. It feels like you will gain more opportunities, but it will come at the expense of something like your mental health or your family life or something that you don't really want to give up. It's like a give and take. But you kind of already felt that. So, let's grab the tarots. Get some insights, boy. Alright, for pile 1. Oh, I'm so sorry these are going to be shiny. Pile 1. In their path. Is this the right one? Is this a good one for them? Are they gaining things? Cool, cool, cool. And on the back we have the Queen of Pentacles. You're gonna get that money, baby. Alright, so to start off we have the Tower in reverse. So, mental exhaustion, mental anguish. It's going to shake up a lot of things that you've been getting used to doing. You're going to be in a different place. And you're you're going to cry a lot. Um Even if it's not out loud, or like you're mentally going to be screaming for like a break. You got the Page of Cups. So, you're finding something that you didn't expect to find, and you're kind of falling in love with it a little bit. Um, I'm feeling like this is a job. I have like, that's what it's kind of telling me. Like you've been in hibernation. Like maybe you've been unemployed and now you're just getting a job, or you've been stuck in a dead end job and then you're trying to get to one where you can go, and like it's changing your life. Like things are changing. And mentally you thought you were prepared, but you're not. But it is introducing you to new things. Like Expanse was talking about. It's like expanding your horizons. You are learning things. So it's not all bad. It just feels that way because it's so different from what you were doing before. We also have the Eight of Wands, which is a good sign. It's like a fast movement. It's a um ascending the corporate ladder. It's coming towards you with something positive. So if this is like a romance question, um just at the start, and it's very different from what you've previously done. But it's abundant. It's like you feel like this is the right path. Like you feel personally, internally, that this is the right path for you. You just kind of want some confirmation, which is fine, because here we have strength in reverse, which is kind of like self-doubt. Like you're like, I don't know if this is actually the right path, which is why you're here, which is fine. Um, but you have it inside of you, and whatever you're pursuing, you're going to achieve. You just got to work through your negativity. You also have the Hermit in reverse. It feels like you are having a lot of self-doubt, but you're putting yourself out there. You're getting out of your comfort zone, which is good. I see you growing. Um, Socially even. Um, from meeting other people, going this path, you're walking, you're becoming more of yourself. You're coming out of self-reflection, and you're very charismatic. It looks like um you're gaining something personally. You're not just being stuck in the same old. Like the tower is shooking it up, and now you're kind of at that stage where it's like you're kind of weary. You're kind of like, maybe like how do I act around this person? How do how do I act at work? How do I navigate this new place that I've put myself? Um, and now we have the Three of Cups, which is a friendship card. It's a celebratory card. It has good vibes all over it. Um, Especially now that you're coming out of this hermit energy, it's like you're gonna meet new people, you're having fun. If you're looking into like a relationship, it's definitely gonna go well. It might be a polyamorous open relationship. It might be that you're going to places with this person, you're meeting a lot of their friends, you're having a good time, you're celebrating, you're enjoying, you're abundant, like I was saying up here. So yeah, it looks like a good path for you. It looks like it looks scary. It's like a pity. You know, it looks scary, but it's just a baby. It's a good path for you. You might not feel that way all the time, but it looks like it's opening up a lot of doors for you. Even if you don't stay on this path, being on this path for the small amount of time you are is going to give you an opportunity to branch out on so many different other paths. So it's definitely a good time here. Let me grab these guys. This is the Wild Unknown Tarot. I am a fan of animals. Alright, you've got a bear. And one more, please. Oh, there we go. Alright, so we got a peacock. You might be turning into a very charismatic bard type person. And an oyster. Oh my god, I love that, honestly. It gives me big, coming out of my shell energy, like with this hermit here, hermit in reverse. You're coming out of your shell. You're becoming flamboyant. You are shining like the sun. Like this lion, you have it in you. You're gonna be given the permission to do those things you thought were like cringe. You're just gonna have a good time, and everyone's gonna see your colors, and you won't have to worry about it or be scared anymore. And I think that's pretty. That's good. What a good path. I'm gonna give you a side quest, like I always do. Just to consider this reading and think of your options while you're doing it. It'll get a task done. It'll get your mind out of the stuckness, and you'll feel productive and good, and you get the dopamine. All right. Listen to your 5 favorite songs. One dream, one soul, one prize, one goal, one golden glance of what should be. It's a kind of magic. Queen. And I mean, who are we to not listen to Freddie Mercury? You know? That's all I have for you today, Pile 1. Thank you so much for joining me. Be safe out there, and may the hunters never find you. Hello, my beautiful ghouls. Picked group number 2 with the letter and the Mechanicus dice. Before we get started, I was just thinking of a song. I don't remember who the band is. It's from like the 90s or like the early 2000s. It's like, here we go, here we go, here we go. Now 1, nothing wrong with me. 2, nothing wrong with me. 3, nothing wrong with me. 4, nothing wrong with me. I know you probably get on me for not knowing who it is, but that's just what I was getting. Anyway, back to the reading. We have 2. Group 2, I'm gonna roll the dice. You got the letter, which is probably like a message. Some message is gonna come in for you. Something you've been waiting for. It might be this message. It might be an actual letter in the mail or something, a package. Like, we'll see. Alright, so, oh my god. So we got 11. 11, 11, or, you know, ones might be a sign for you. I'm just saying, oh my god, because group number 1 got 11 too, which is wild, because the dice, the numbers on the dice aren't even in the same place, so. Alright. Pile 2. Is their path the right one for them? Are they on it? Are they on it? Like, should they stay? What? Is this a good path for them to be on? Human immunion. Human immunion. Knowledge. Odin's Ravens. I just say Odin's Ravens because that name is beyond me. And we also have Sleipnir with swiftness in reverse. Which is kind of funny that we have both of the Norse cryptids coming out. Knowledge, but very slowly. Slow knowledge. You are gaining a lot from this path. You are learning. You're advancing. You got your I want to say ears in all, like ears to the ground, or like eyes in all places, because his ravens were kind of like his little gossipers. They told him everything, but it's not moving as fast as you would want it to. You feel like you're stuck almost, and you're just getting kind of antsy, and that's why you're here. That's why you want to know. All right, alrighty. Please pardon these. These are going to be bright. It might reflect the light. It might, right here especially. I need to move the lamp, but I don't really have anywhere to put it at this moment. So, we're going to do our best. Alright, for pile 2. Are they on the right path? Do not be worried about the skulls. There are a lot of them here. Oh. Pile 2. Their path. Is it correct for them? Okie dokie. And we got the 7 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Which just means this is one of very many paths that you might be on. You might have a lot of options, so you're like, okay, I don't have to stay on this one. Should I stay on it? I get it. I get it. I got it. 10 of Wands in reverse. It's a lot of work. You feel like a beast of burden. You feel like you're doing the lion's share of what needs to be done, and it's not that you hate doing it, it's just that it's a lot of work, and if you could do less, then why not? Why not do less? Because you have these other options that you're aware of, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah. 7 of Swords in reverse. So I feel like this does have to do with, like, betrayal of some kind. Perceived betrayal. Unsure of if betrayal has happened. But you don't want to, like, have to guess all the time. You're tired of that. You're like, I don't want to be the one who's always having to sniff out your shit, with the Odin's Ravens. It's just like, I'm always on the prowl for when you're messing up, and I don't want to do that. If it's like a relationship or like a friendship or any type of like business partnership with a person you already know, like the person's already kind of like on your shit list. I don't know how to say that in a different way. They're like, they've done something, and like, you've forgiven them, but you know how it's like, it's hard to regain trust once you've like destroyed it. Pew pew. Yeah, and I feel like you're burdened with this, like having to fix it because they're not doing anything. You feel stuck. You feel stuck. The Emperor also in reverse. What is up with that? The Emperor is in reverse because, like, it's even got little hearts on the little crown right there. So I really do feel like you're asking about a person, if you're on the right path with this person. And it looks like you're not in control. Like, nobody's in control. This is a very much a chaotic situation, and you're not wanting to really put in the work anymore in all areas, because the Emperor, he's like the king of kings, right? So he's on his shit, and it just feels like no one's putting an effort here in this situation. We also have the Devil in reverse. And it looks like he's driving a wedge between these people. He's pulling them apart. Yeah. Oh. But when you turn a pentagram upside down, it becomes a pentacle. And it's very protective, which is the little thing on his forehead, little star. So he's protecting you, but I think he's dividing you from this situation. It's not serving you anymore. It's giving you a new opportunity. Like a new way to be. And if this isn't a romantic relationship, it's more of getting divorced from this low end sort of situation that you've got yourself into. Somebody who's betrayed you. And it could be a corporation. Like it doesn't have to be a person. You're not in control. You have no control. You have no say. And you're tired of doing all this work for someone who doesn't appreciate you. It doesn't have to be a romantic thing. It could be a worker thing. And the devil it's causing you pain and strife, right? Like it's bad, like mentally draining. But in reverse, he's saying, I have a different plan for you. There's more opportunities, like there's more opportunities out there. You don't have to be stuck in this one. You don't have to stay here. You got the Hermit in reverse. So to me, I'm feeling that you're tired of just taking it, you know? You're not here to keep showing up, and this other person, this other entity is not showing up. Tired of being taken for granted, I guess is the word. So you're leaving that situation, metaphorically. Alright, we have the Page of Cups, which is a new friend or ally is joining the party. You might get a crush on somebody, you might start a new relationship or something like this. Something reignites you emotionally, and you're gonna follow it. At the Knight of Pentacles, which is a slow night. It might take you a while to disentangle yourself from the situation that you are currently in, but you will do it. Slow and steady, baby. Because you have the evidence that you're not being taken for what you should be taken for. I don't know what the opposite of taken for granted is. Taken for grateful? We also have the Five of Pentacles. You're feeling left out. You're feeling poor. You're feeling like you have to beg for scraps when you know you don't. You know, you have the knowledge that you don't have to beg for scraps. Not from a person, not from a job, not from any sort of move. You know there are better places for you in this life. And you're tired of being stuck in the same place. Ace of Wands is a reigniting of passion for your job, for a partner, for a person, for sex, for anything. The Ace of Wands is usually when I say like passion, it's just like your self-love card. Your self-love card. And yeah, so being alone is probably better than being with a person, if this is what you're asking about. We also have the Six of Swords in reverse. And the Six of Swords, it usually comes after, like, a fight. And it's usually, like, reconcile, like, taking the time to, you know, heal your wounds. But, you just feel like, you probably won the fight, and you're tired, and you're walking away from it. You are finding a very calm place to exist out of the chaos and maelstrom of what is currently happening with you. We also have the High Priestess in reverse. So you feel disconnected. High Priestess is also 2, and it comes out as like an 11, which is kind of funny to me. But you feel disconnected from spirit. You feel disconnected from everything in your life just feels like stagnant and like you're in a block of ice or something. Like time has stopped, and you really want to get it moving again. Ace of Swords in reverse. Whoever is on the other side of this connection, the person who's like betrayed your trust and like left you just kind of taking it and going through the motions, they're not going to give you clarity. You're not going to get clarity from leaving or anything like that. Like, you just have to move on your own and know that there are opportunities out there for you. It's kind of a leap of faith. It's very frustrating that you won't get closure, but you know it's better to get on with yourself. We also have Knight of Cups, which is like a love message, like a message of support. Somebody is out here holding a torch for you. And I feel like this other person is going to be way more beneficial than the stagnancy of where you are right now. So for your question, is this the right path for me? It does not look like it. It looks like you are in a dead end, no outlet street path, and you need to turn around and go a different direction. That is what I am getting. Alright, let's get a Wild Unknown Oracle. Yeah, I feel like tired. I feel like mentally tired. Like you're just like carrying the burdens of this whole relationship, business or personal or whatever. That's not good. Wow. So we got Butterfly and Moth, which are two creatures that need to change, that need to grow and spread their wings and fly, right? They need to not be stuck in their cocoons for the rest of their lives. I feel very resilient, like you're gonna pop back. Like, you're very colorful, by the way. Like, Butterfly and Moth are just very colorful. And they go through change and transform, and I just feel resilient. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you're going to slowly go through this transformation, and at the end of it, it's going to be something beautiful that you really feel happy about. It's just a very pretty thing. Like, I've never had both of them come out together. That's nice. I'm gonna leave you with a side quest, something for you to do, something for you to take on while you consider your your situation, your path, what you can do to start on a better one, and etc. etc. It always helps to make goals and steps to get to where you need to go. Break it down into smaller pieces. And this is just something that helps you feel productive while you do that. Give you the good dopamines and stuff. Clean out your car. Don't panic. In like capital letters from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Alright, well, that is what I have for you, Pile 2. Thank you so much for joining me today. I wish you the best of luck. Be safe out there, and may the hunters never find you. Hello, my gorgeous goyles. Everyone who picked group number 3 with the cross and the Dragon Age dice, this is your reading. We are going to ask if you are on the right path. Right path. Is this the right path for you? Could be anything. Could be romance. Could be religion. Could be... I'm gonna roll this. It could be anything, is the point. Alright, we got 18! 18. But from this cross, I'm getting maybe religion. Maybe leaving religion. Maybe questioning your authoritarian figures. Maybe you're going out into the world for your first time as an adult. That might be why the 18 came out. It's something that's scary. Something that you're unsure of. Like your path, obviously, that's why you're here. But you're kind of scared of it, which is totally normal, especially if it's something completely new to you. A path that you've never considered walking down, you know? Just a little side story, like when I left like Christianity, I was very scared. I was on my own, like completely lonely. It was wild. Woo! Okay. I'm just gonna take the ones that were up. Alright. Boop, 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 something scary. We got Ghost with Endure. And we got Fwath with Malice. I love his little overalls. I think they're so fucking cute. I know you shouldn't say that about like a cryptid who's like Fishman who's gonna kill you or whatever, but I'm a monster fucker, so. Anyway, we got Air and Earth. Awesome. Or Air and Water. Sorry, my bad. And so yeah, like I was saying, it's very scary. It's something that you're gonna have to kind of dig your heels in. It's not something that's gonna come easily. They're like the people around you, the people who are in your current community, are not going to appreciate that. They're not going to agree with it, and you're just gonna have to choose yourself. You're gonna have to ghost them. Sometimes you're gonna just have to not answer because it's gonna become very emotionally draining very quickly. Not to bring up the Christianity thing again, but it feels very religious-y, very culty. Not necessarily culty, but very in like a close group. It doesn't have to be like a religion or anything. It could be like a club or something that's like a lifestyle that you've been doing. Maybe you're in like a group on like YouTube or like something that you make money doing, and you all have been doing it for a long time, so everyone kind of knows you. And you're deciding to put yourself first. Maybe it's something that's unhealthy, and they're like, come on, bro, you can't do that. We all love you, blah, blah, blah. But you're like, this is my choice. I'm choosing it. And it makes sense that it's scary, and it makes sense that you'd be like self-doubting the path that you're on, because if everyone around you in the community that you've created, especially if you're older and you've been in this community for like 30 years or whatever, having everyone you know who you would trust, you know, tell you that you're doing a bad thing, it will give you self-doubt, because they are coming at you from their experience, and they're trying, like, they might even be trying to do what's best for you. They might have your best interest at heart, and they might just think, oh wow, if you're not doing this, it's bad, you know. And you just have to believe that it's the best for you. You have to believe that you've made the choices that are best for you, and you will be the one who's benefiting or not benefiting from your choices. You're taking control of your life is the vibe. It's the vibe. All right, let's do some tarot. Talk a little bit more about your path. It's like it's a life path that's diverging from people you know, and it's bringing you doubt. Is this the right path for them? For group number 3? Alright, we have the 8 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. And the 8 of Cups is... it's about leaving a situation that doesn't serve you. It's about going your own way, filling your own cups. I have the 5 of Swords, which is a fight. It's a battle. It's a clash of, I would say, lifestyle mental ideas. It's something you're gonna have to argue with people about. We have the 3 of Wands. And this is going into the future. This is manifesting with passion into your future. It might even be just like a different lifestyle, like I was saying with the clubs or the religion. It could be just you want to move in with your friends, or like you want your friend to be your baby daddy, but like you guys aren't in a relationship. You could be in like a polyamorous situation. You could be a gentle parent, and like your parent and your family is just like, that shit's bullshit, right? But it looks like you're making the choice for you and your family and your, like, whoever's in your life for your future. It looks like this separation is going to bring you together with different people. We also have the 3 of Cups, which is a rejoicing card, a celebrating card, a bountiful friendship card, a emotional celebration almost. So it looks like you're leaving a group of people who feel like they had your best interest at heart, but it didn't work for you. They were trying to keep you in what was best for them. And it could be like a family member or something, but you're moving into like a different thing that's good for you. Your path, the path that you're on, is you moving away from the people who you've established a community with. And that's really hard. That's really hard for you. And I'm feeling like, have faith, you know, in your have faith in yourself, and in your decision making, because the moon is like Piscean energy. It's very scared energy. It's very like unsure. It's like covered in mist. Like things are hard to make out. It's yeah, you're scared. You're afraid. You're on the cusp of giving up. Like, this is a choice. With the 2 of Pentacles here, it's a choice. And see, we have this Ouroboros here, and I feel like, you know, if you choose to stay, choose the thing that everyone wants you to choose, you'll just be doing the same thing forever, right? And you don't want to be in this moon energy. You don't like being here. And so the sun is the choice that you're making for yourself. You're choosing yourself. And that is a good thing. You are following the way that you feel. You have the Queen of Wands. And she is very passionate. She's very lighting her own beacon. She's creative and abundant. Regardless of your gender, obviously. Creative, abundant, living her truth. She's being the torchbearer so that it shows other people that they could also be the light, you know? She's the lighthouse, I guess you would say. She lights other people's candles. We got justice. And these eyes are making me think like everyone's watching me and I can't mess up. I feel like I'm messing up just because I'm making a choice. But justice is also setting boundaries. Like the Queen of Wands, she would set boundaries, and justice is keeping the boundaries. Justice is saying, I am right. I am in my own power. I am doing what's right for me. And it's hard not to be afraid, especially when it's somebody that like you really respect. But I feel like you're feeling bad. You're feeling poor. The Five of Pentacles is like feeling like you don't have anything. You're out in the cold. You're just poor. And you know how to fix it. It's just you're afraid of making everyone mad and changing, you know, what you've come from. And we got the Magician in reverse. But the Magician is saying you can have whatever you want. You are powerful. There's a lot of powerful women here. Regardless of your gender, I'm just saying there's a lot of minorities who are taking their power back and not letting people control them. Is the vibe. Like, yes, it's a big decision and you're going to have to fight for it, but like you're going into the future with the Three of Wands and the Three of Cups in a place that's happy. That's like it's gonna make you happy. Like you're gonna come out of the Five of Pentacles energy and you're gonna be in a celebratory energy. You're gonna meet people. Things are gonna change for you. That's just the nature of change, which is death. Death is I think of it, it's called death. I think of it as like an ego death, as like a changing of who I was as a person, changing of whatever action I was doing. I'm dying so that I could be reborn as a new person that I want to become. And all of these eyes are heavy on me. Like, you're never gonna make it, kid. You know, you're a fuck up. I always think of the baby here. So like I die and then a baby is born and the baby is me. I am the death and I am the baby. I am new and these eyes will disappear because I am no longer who I was. And I have to watch out for this baby because this baby is new. This baby doesn't know anything. This baby is experiencing things for the first time. And that's me. That's me in this new path that I'm going to walk on. I need to take care of it and make sure, to the best of my ability, to protect it from these shitty, shitty people and protect it from anyone who's trying to take away the joy. Treat yourself like you would treat a baby. Protect it and give it the best chance of living a life that you can. And then we have Six of Wands, which is actually a beautiful thing to end on. It's the wreath, the victory, the victory wreath. It's winning the Five of Wands, the conflict, and you're coming out victorious. You're coming out abundant. You're coming out in a way that benefits you. So it looks like the path that you're on, the one that you're choosing for yourself, is a good one. It looks like you're coming out because you have to come out. You're scared, but you're strong. It looks like you will make it. You can manifest whatever you want. You're just in self-doubt right now, which I understand, especially when you have all these eyes and ears on you, like, oh man, you're never gonna do, like, what are you doing? You're making us disappointed. You're affecting us. And really all you need to do is be like, you know, I feel happy for you, honestly. Because it looks like it is the right path, and you're gonna find people who join you on your journey, and they're gonna make a home with you. A home, not like necessarily living together, but like a found family sort of situation. Like you guys are going to grow together, and you're going to have a good time, which is beautiful, and I love that for you. I love it. All right, we're gonna get some. I don't. Animal spirit. The wild unknown deck. For some reason, I looked at it and I could not understand what it was. Brains are beautiful, beautiful things. Boop boom. All right, we have the crow sitting on its rainbow egg. Air energy. Could also be LGBTQ plus situation, which I understand. We also have the nightingale, which is wonderful. Like, honestly, two air energies, two little birds singing together. So, the nightingale, it sings to the moon, right? And the moon card that you got, that's like, I'm scared, you know. It sings so that it's not scared. So it's not alone. Other nightingales sing to each other. They sing at night, they sing to the moon, they reassure themselves. And crows are very smart, and they pick up very shiny things. And I feel like you feel small. You feel so small and scared and alone, but you have hope, right? You have hope, and you're gonna be so big, and everyone's gonna love you. I've never met a single person who said, man, fuck crows, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you're gonna have a family, and you're all gonna collect little things together. Which is like the light of the world, you know? Like, you guys are gonna make a world, you're gonna make a unit that makes the world glow and makes it happy. And it's kind of like a melancholic feeling of like looking back on when you're young and remembering like the feelings of being alone and stuff. But like having that little spark of like hope that's like, you know, I'm gonna keep living. I'm gonna keep on keeping on, you know, like what if it does get better? And it does. I swear to God it does. You're gonna get me so emotional right now. Shut up. Alright, so I'm gonna leave you guys with a side quest so that you can ponder your path and what spirit has told you and all of the stuff. Just give you some dopamine to become a little bit more productive today. Take a walk. I'm going on an adventure. From Bilbo Baggins, our favorite hobbits is maybe not. Actually, I think I like Sam. Sam is just, he's an all-around good guy. Love him. Anyway, that is what I have for you, Pile 3. Thank you so, so much. And I hope that you have such a wonderful transition here. I know it's hard, but take all of my prayers with you. and all of my vibes. Thank you so, so much for joining me. Be safe out there, and may the hunters never find you.